Hello everyone and welcome back to Niche. And we are here with Lila and Leah, who are deep beneath the waves right now, along with the rest of our tribe. Slowly, our creatures have been migrating off of the land and towards the sea. Although the ones on the land are having a bit of trouble. We have a Barrina, we've got ram foxes, we've got a lot of chaos happening. And so it's a little bit iffy how this may turn out. But I think we should be okay. We've got a lot of our fighters making their way towards the trouble, and so I don't think we have to worry too much. Now, one thing I do want to keep an eye out for that I was thinking would be good to get into the tribe if possible would be, if we go over here, the poison fangs, but I don't think we've run into a creature that has them yet. Yeah, none of our creatures have the poison fangs, even in their secondary genetics. The reason I want to do that is because I think it'll help possibly some of our stronger creatures, because we will start specializing our sea creatures here, but it might help some of our stronger creatures to be able to have the ability to poison enemies, because if any of them have to pop up to the shore, then they can bite an enemy and then run away and escape from it a little bit better. So we'll have to see. We'll see if that ends up working out or not. But for now, if we do find any wanderers, I'm going to be watching just in case some of them do have the poison fangs. We might have to check on this ice block over here too, because we still have one we haven't unlocked, and if we did get creatures that have the saber fangs, that could be good as well. But for now, let's go ahead and I think we'll start a new day. We have 2 of our creatures are pregnant, and so we should be seeing some new babies here who will hopefully have some good water genetics. Alright. Oh, the Barrina has followed, it looks like. And okay. That's right, we have sick creatures. Where did the... Okay, the Barrina's right here. The ram foxes are over here. Now, I almost want to stun the Barrina. That would be a little bit risky, but I think we'll have Seashell give it a shot. Uh-oh, we've got a leech down here. We probably have a lot of leeches, actually. Let's have you quickly swipe up this leech. And there was another one. Okay, we'll deal with that in a little bit here. But I'm gonna have Seashell try and shake the tree. Oh no! Let's oh, did we stun it? Did it happen? No, it didn't work. Okay, let's have Seashell run away then. And we'll have Dwell pick up. I think we'll have Dwell pick up the acorns. What in the world? Was there maybe was meat that the there may have been some meat that the ram foxes left behind. But let's see if Boreal... Oh, it is his last day. Well, first of all, let's let Luciana take a swipe at this rabbit. And then we'll allow Boreal to gather up some of these poison berries because it is his last day. And so we'll let him finish off his life like that. Suko can dart over here and maybe take a swipe at one of the ram foxes and then run back to the safety of these nests. And let's see if Riano can come this way, perhaps. And give me one moment. I think if we bring Riano here... I don't really want her to take a lot of damage from the ram foxes, so let's just bring them a little bit closer here. They should be out of reach of any of the predators, but still able to end up fighting them on the next turn. Let's have Bellis gather that coconut and then this shell, and I think that concludes, oh, not quite, most of our land creatures. Let's see... Maybe Koi. Oh yeah, Koi could gather... Oh, it looks like this has already been stolen from by these bunnies. Oh well. But let's see down here. We've got to figure out who's got the leeches. So it looks like Glacier has a leech. We can have Venu pull that off of her. And try and fish, but unfortunately with no success. And we also have little Isla, who, we'll probably change her name. She also has the albinism. That's going to be completely, that's going to be, this whole family here is going to be entirely albino. We might breed some of that out to have a little more variation at some point, but I don't know if we'll do that just yet. Let's bring Beck further this way. Yes, because I think it would be worth... Oh, no, and Tuna is the one with the leech. Let's bring Lily here. We'll have them breed. There we go. And we can have... Well, I'm gonna bring Lily over here. Oh, no, we can't nest. Why don't we gather up some more pretty quickly here? And let's see if any of our creatures here can gather up more nesting material. I'm going to send someone over to help Tuna, though. Let's send Bay to help and get rid of that leech. And then we'll bring Narwhal here. Let's have Glacier gather up some of this this algae as well. We can bring Koana down here. Oh, we got to change her name, too. Let's do that real fast. I think we'll go ahead and we'll keep a similar name. We'll name her Oceana. And that would be a good name for her, I think. So let's also check on this little baby Kunuk here, who has, hopefully he doesn't get sick from Tuna. That wouldn't be good. D and E immunity, so that's pretty good. I wonder if he could breed. No, he can't actually breed with any of them, so that's a little unfortunate. But he does have the double water body, so that's a good thing. Let's go ahead and... What do we want to name him? We'll name him... I think we'll name him... I'm going to name him Ori. It's not necessarily a sea name, but it's still a cool name, and I feel like it would fit for him. Let's have little Oceana step out of the nest. We'll come down here and breed Icicle and Narwhal again. If we can have a baby with GA, then that baby would be able to breed with Ori. But we need to have... Let's see if any of these guys can find... Or, let's bring Taget here. We'll have him gather another of these water-breathing plants. And then we'll have Lila can gather here. And Leah can come this way, unfortunately. Okay, we do have enough nesting material. So now Lily can make her nest, and on the next turn she can gather up another healing plant. So we'll make our way through this region, I think, and kind of make a few nests and use that healing ability to continue to be able to make sure we're going to be safe. So let's make sure that Taget stays pretty close to these healing plants, though, because we don't want him starting to take damage. He is getting very old, and so if he takes drowning damage, that would not be good for him. It could even spell the end, so we need to be really careful. Let's see. I think that's actually about it for today, so let's go ahead and I actually really like her name, because it's actually, maybe we'll say Isla, because it's kind of like isle, like island. And I actually really like that name. I feel like that's fitting for a water creature, because of course islands are heavily tied to the sea, so I think we'll go ahead and keep her name as Isla. So let's see. I think that's pretty much it, so we'll go ahead and start a new day. I'm actually going to watch and see if... Oh, there's a leech right there. Oh, there's two leeches. Okay. Let's let Glacier get her leech. Oh, and we'll let Tuna get his leech, but I had a feeling... Yep. Is it... Oh, it's Leah. It actually crawled out from under Lila and went straight over to Leah to bite her instead. Okay. Oh, no. The bunnies are stealing from our berry bush right here. Let's see if we can... Let's see if we can catch any of them. We got the one. But there's so much to do when you're both on land and on sea. Let's bring Taget over here. We'll have him gather up another healing fruit. I'm just going to have him keep taking them very rapidly, because we want to make sure that... oh, good, and Ori did not get sick. We'll leave Bay with him as kind of a babysitter, and then we'll bring Tuna down here. Oh, Bay can swipe at this Raised Rana and then come sit right here. I'm going to move Beck away. Oh, and there's a lot of fish down here, actually. Where are the bunnies? There's a bunny right there. That's where the problem is. Okay. Oh, and it is Dwell's last day as well. Oh, no. He's been such a faithful gatherer for so long. All right, let's bring Suko over here. Let her gather up that bunny meat. Where are the ram foxes? They are still around. Let's see if Baiji can step over here. I think, did one of them pass away and the other one actually ate up that meat, maybe? I'm not actually sure. Oh, hopefully Baiji doesn't get attacked by that ram fox. We might have to, well, let's have Riano attack this Berryina. She didn't quite finish it off, so we probably have to have, oh, Riano is too old to withstand that much damage from Berryina, so I think, okay, that ram fox is actually going to pass away. Oh no, can we not reach it? Oh my goodness, is there anyone we could bring up there quickly to help light the way? Why can't we? Oh no. Oh, and Oracle's getting so old too. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh man. Could we bring, oh, Suko's also really old. We're gonna, yeah, we'll bring Duke Roduk here, and hopefully that ram fox won't actually end up hurting any of them. I think it should die pretty quickly, but it doesn't do all that much damage. So the most it could do, well, I guess it could end Duke Roduk's life if it did attack him. But we'll let Dwell pick up these toxic berries as well, because it is his last day as well. And then Luciana can continue to gather here and try and dig. Let's see if Brooke can pick up this coconut and then maybe attack this bunny. Oh, she attacked it, but she didn't actually finish it off. Let's finish off our turns down here. We'll let, I'm going to let Tuna swim over here, and then we'll bring Lily down here. We'll breed them, and then she can nest right here, and we'll have to have her gather up these healing fruits pretty soon. I think 5 days and 4 days. If we have her gather up some next turn, we should be good. And let's take a look at this new little baby, Rovanu. So he has D&E as well. All of our babies are going to have D&E. And not quite as good fertility as Ori. But let's see. I think we'll actually name this little one Shell, because he really does look like a little shell. He has pretty much the same coloration, and so we'll keep that name for him. Now, oh, we had a little male born, Kunuduk. Okay, I think we're gonna call him, let's see if we can call him, I think, yes, let's call him Blizzard, because he does have that very wintry white fur, and I feel like that'd be pretty fitting for him as well. So we've got a lot of the wintry names as well, just because we've had this albinism in our family here. Let's let Isla step up here next to her father. And then Icicle and Narwhal can end up trying to breed. It looks like, oh, there we go. That time it succeeded. And perhaps, wasn't there a shell somewhere around? Oh, we can't smell it because it's under the water. Let's see if little Venu can, well, maybe step over here and try and fish. Maybe we can have Oceana try and help out as well, but to no such luck. And over here, Caspian, I think would want to stay pretty close to his friend who is about to pass away, but I think he would go take a swipe at that raised Rana there. Now, Caspian, I feel, is quickly becoming a legend in his own right. He's basically was the one to lead his tribe into the sea, and he quickly is becoming a legend because he's basically been the one to kind of pioneer the way for them. And so, much like Roku was kind of the original legend of the tribe, I have a feeling that Caspian will become his own sort of legend for this tribe, because he first led them to the sea. He was the originally one of our beach creatures, pretty much. The ones who first stepped off the shores and into the ocean. So with that said, I think it is about time to start another day. So we'll go ahead and do that here. I think, hopefully that ram fox won't, okay, it did just pass away. So I want to check first of all and make sure, oh, we do have a leech. Okay, we're just going to have to pull that leech off of whoever it bites. There's a raised Rana in the nest? That's no good. Hopefully that's not a problem, but let's have Leah snatch up this leech. Yep, I figured somebody was going to get bitten. And then we'll have Suko use her last day to gather up that bunny meat. And we can have Baiji. Baiji has 2 days left, so we'll have her gather up some of these coconuts. And we can have Oracle use her last day to pick some poison berries here, as is kind of the custom of the tribe. Oh no! Koi, why don't you and... It was just a bunny, okay? A bunny or a wanderer. That startled me. I guess we don't really have any babies on the land anyway, but every time without fail, it still startles me. So, okay, let's see if Luciana can continue to gather as well and maybe try and dig up. Nope, she still didn't succeed. And Seashell can gather here and also try and dig again without success, though. Maybe we'll bring Riano and Duke Roduke up this way, and I would like to start getting the claw in into some of our babies under the sea here, because I think that will be that'll be a good thing for them. I think that'll help with some of our next generation of creatures. That'll help them be able to fish and take out some of these pesky Raisranas. Now, I'm pretty sure the one who got bitten by a leech is, yes, little baby Shell got bitten there, but he'll be okay. And we have Von Vanu, who's, again, a very, very beach-colored creature. We tend to see either this really sandy color or the almost pink coloration here. And so what I think we'll do, though, is we'll move Shell over here. I don't know where the bunnies are stealing from us. And then I'm going to have Lily, because Tuna has 3 days left, I'm going to have Lily gather the healing fruit one more time. And there we go. And we'll actually have Tuna gather a healing fruit as well, because now Lily is defending them. Let's see if Oceana can... Oh, she caught it! Very good job, Oceana. Maybe that's a sign that... Did somebody get a leech? Oh no! Tuna got one! Oh, that's no good at all. Let's see if Ori and Bay can make their way right over here and pull that off of him before anything escalates. And maybe Ori can use that big nose of his to sniff out this shell and kind of see what's up with that. So let's also look over here. We don't have any more leeches, I don't think. Oh no, we got it off. Okay. I was gonna say, does Lily have a leech too? But I don't think, I think we got it off of her. But maybe that's a sign that this tribe is meant to become very strong hunters. So let's move Blizzard over here, and then Icicle can come back and breed with Narwhal again. There we go. Oh, it does show the hearts. They're just a little hard to see under the ocean sometimes. And, wait, do you have a leech? No, I'm just seeing the water body. Okay. Let's bring Glacier down here. Oh, there's so many Raisranas. I think we'd be best off if we make sure we start, if we make sure we start, perhaps moving towards that safer area over here where there's less grass. It's Taget's last day, and so I think, he would want to urge them to keep moving here. And of course, Caspian is going to spend his advisor's last day by his side, because Taget and Caspian have been very good friends. Taget was there pretty much when Caspian was born. And so for a long time he looked after Caspian. And I don't think Caspian would want to spend this day anywhere else but by his side. So let's also look at our new baby. So we have little Cuckoo. He does have double water body, so that's a good thing. But he also has D and G. Do any of our creatures have G and E? Unfortunately, no. D and G, yes, but no G and E, which is really what we'd like to see from these ones. And so perhaps, what do we have in Narwhal's mutation menu? We do have the Berry Paw, so that's good. Or the, it's not Berry Paw anymore, but sometimes I still call it that. But we do have the Nimble Fingers. So let's see if we can find a good name for Cuckoo here. And I think let's go to his family tree here. I think what we'll end up calling him is, well, maybe we'll call him Seaweed. He's really not, he doesn't necessarily look the part, but I mean, he was born right in the middle of a patch of seaweed, and so I feel like it fits. We'll bring Oceana this way and have her help protect the nest just against any leeches that might come wandering by. And we can leave Ori sitting on his little shell. Perhaps he'll end up being the start of perhaps the gatherer line, which I feel will probably end up living a little closer to shore. So the eventual goal is to have creatures that are almost entirely sea-based, and some might come up on the shore for a little while, but for the most part they're not going to. So maybe we'll, and that's another reason I like to get the nimble fingers or the poison fangs on all of them, because if we have the nimble fingers, then they could actually collect from these poison berries too. I don't see anything we could dig up with the platypus beak, so I think it's going to be a bit of a moot point here. So let's go ahead. It is Suko's last day too, so we'll move her up here to kind of spend the last day with our aging warriors. And Bellis is also getting a little older, but I think we're going to go ahead and start a new day here, and let's bid farewell to some of our creatures again. It is that time, unfortunately. And there they go. Yep. Actually, I think it was just a Suko that time. Oh no! 3 leeches all at once? Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Is that Tuna? It is Tuna. Okay. Let's have Bay pull that leech off of him. And let's see then if he can actually gather up one of these healing fruits and then return. Who else has a leech that we need to deal with? It looks like Beck has one. So maybe we could have her swim over here, and then Bay can pull it off. Bay has helped quite a lot there. And who else has one? We've got, is that, it's not seaweed, it's not narwhal, it's Isla. Let's go ahead and get that off of her too. And let's have Glacier swipe at this Raised Rana here. And we've got a bunny stealing berries again. Let's see if you can at least take a swipe at this one. And maybe we can still kill it? Yes, if we work together, we can. Oh, this is the one that's been stealing from us. I see how it is, little bunny. You better watch out, bunny. Bellis is gonna come after you. Unfortunately, our creatures here are not all that strong, and so there's not a lot they can do against the bunnies most of the time. Let's see if, it's Duke Rodu's last day too. Oh, we'll let him spend his day kind of looking out on a stump here. And Baiji can gather up 2 of these coconuts. Or actually, let's have her gather twice from the poison berry bushes. Or I guess there's only one to gather, because it is her last day as well. So we'll be bidding farewell to Baiji. Seashell is also getting a little bit older, but she's not that old yet. And of course, we do need to be aware that we have this healing plant on the mainland if any of our creatures do need it. What? Oh, that was our friendly Barino, wasn't it? Oh, it looks like he came down to visit us for his last day here. Did we get rid of all the leeches? I think we did. I'm pretty sure we got rid of them all, right? Yeah, that was the one that was on Isla. Okay. Oh, and Glacier can persistently continue with trying to swipe up some of those Raised Ranas. But I feel that with a bit of a heavy heart, Caspian would lead the way back, because we're going to look for an area that has less of this grass, where we can make a nursery, where it won't be quite so dangerous. Oh my goodness. Because we have Raised Ranas absolutely circling us here, and if it turned out that one of our creatures wouldn't quite be able to pull off a leech, they'd be pretty much toast pretty quickly. So, Oceana, the good thing is I think at least most of the leeches are biting early in the turn. So, ooh, Nunu has A and G, so that means that I think he could actually continue on the lineage perhaps. So let's go ahead and we'll change his name as well. I think I'm going to actually call him Spirit, because he has that striking white fur like the rest of his family. And he has A and G. He could actually breed with Oceana. And unfortunately, so far nobody else has that, but we're going to keep breeding. So let's have little Seaweed step out of the nest. Icicle can step up here and breed with Narwhal again. We'll let Blizzard swipe at this Raised Rana and Oceana. Oh my goodness. Those Raised Ranas are just everywhere. And we'll have to repair the nest on the next turn. But I think Spirit and Oceana will end up being the next leaders perhaps. And the good thing is that Spirit has this water body, and they'll be the next main breeding creatures too. So, but we'll try and get rid of that heat body. Oh, we already have it in her mutation menu. Now, we don't need to do that for spirit, but I almost think what I might like to do is start putting in those claws, because if we can get 4 fishing, then we would have the ability to catch the Razorana's. And so I'm going to put that in Spirit's mutation menu. And since we have the big nose on Oceana, and the nose is a little bit of a moot point at this point, I'm not going to change his derp snout, but because smelling doesn't do anything under the water. But I think I will go ahead and put in the, or do we have better fertility? We don't. So I'll go ahead and put in the webbed hind legs as well. Or does he have the tail already? No, but the webbed hind legs give movement on, well, actually they give the same, actually it's better to put in the tail, because the tail would give +2 swimming from what we already have, whereas we already have 1 swimming for the normal hind legs. We also have Taro here. Taro, yes. Taro or Toro, I couldn't quite tell. Who has the tail fin. That's good to see. Pretty bad fertility, but otherwise pretty good genetics. He actually has almost all of the genes that we're looking for. So let's go ahead and we'll put in the tail fin in his mutation menu, and we'll go ahead and change his name too. I think we're going to go ahead and what should we call him? I think we'll call him, I'm gonna call him, I think I'm gonna call him Ember, actually. He doesn't quite have red fur, but he does have kind of he has that pale kind, or a little bit, he almost looks like an ember beneath the waves in some ways. He'll be the little light of the sea, because I think out of all of our creatures born so far, he has the most, yeah, he does have the most, from this family at least, the most different swimming genetics. And that shell is already gone. Does it move? Oh my goodness, Ori, what happened to your shell? Did it disappear? Oh, poor Ori, he was looking forward to that. And it looks like, okay, I think Lily would actually pass away on this next turn no matter what. So we're going to let her destroy her nest, and she can spend this day in the company of her family. We'll see if maybe Shell will follow his brother up here. I think, did they have all males? I think they did. Shell will follow Ori and see if maybe they can make a good shell finding team, perhaps, because Ori did stumble on them under here. So, but let's see. I think that's just about it for this turn as well. I think so. And so I think it is about time to wrap up the episode here, so we're going to end off this episode for today. We do have Caspian is starting to get older, so we'll probably have to bid farewell to him in the next episode, but he can rest easy knowing that he has led his tribe into a whole new world beneath the waves. So with that, though, we're going to go ahead and wrap up this episode here for today. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Jay, over and out.